Welcome back to On Point, Last Chance Edition. James, end of the line on the road to the Kentucky Derby, Arkansas Derby, Lexington Stakes. One will have several Derby starters, another probably will have zero. But nevertheless, this is the end of the point season.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting to see. There's a couple horses in the Arkansas Derby field. Malgacy, who won the Rebel, got 50 points. Classic Empire's right on the border, so he really needs to run at least fourth to make sure he's safe within the point total. And then it'll be interesting to see how many horses will pop up and join the top 20.
Yeah, and I mean the chances of there not being one defection among the top 20 in the next 3.5 weeks pretty slim. But the reality is, given the adversity Classic Empire is facing his 3-year-old season, only 1 third-place finish in his lone start, some missed training, some refusing to work. If he doesn't finish 4th or better anyway, it's hard to see Mark Casse going on with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. I mean, they definitely are probably enthused by last weekend's results, some upsets. And, there's really a feeling that, Derby's more wide open than it has been for years. And the favorite has won the race the last 3 years.
Yeah, last 4 years.
Yeah, last 4 years. So, yeah, they definitely, like you said, he has to run well. But I think they're feeling pretty good right now the way he's coming in the race.
Yeah, well, speaking of end of the line, Oaklawn is the end of the line for your travels this week. You're heading down there. Obviously looking forward to seeing the Arkansas Derby. What else caught your eye in their stakes onslaught this week?
Well, I saw where Stellar Wind entered the Apple Blossom, so looking forward to getting eyes on her this weekend. She's a big rival for Songbird when she comes back later this year, and anxious to see her perform, as well as Whitmore in the Count Fleet Sprint. He's run 2 big races. He's stepping up to face deeper company, but he could be a top contender for the Breeders' Cup Sprint this year.
Yeah, Racing Festival of the South, always a great racing. Special Wednesday card kicks it off at Oaklawn. No racing Sunday. They end the meet on Saturday. You'll be there. Some action at Keeneland this weekend. Speaking of comebackers, Lady Eli making her seasonal debut.
Yeah, and New Money Honey as well is running for the first time, so I get a chance to see both the juvenile turf. The juvenile turf winner didn't run very well, Oscar Performance, but now the juvenile fillies turf heroine comes back at Keeneland.
And the straight juvenile winner in the Arkansas Derby, so another big weekend for Breeders' Cup returnees. And some chatter on Twitter today. Obviously, we're all looking forward to the Derby, and Arkansas Derby implications have implications on that, but really the undercard on Oaks and Derby Day could come into focus this weekend too. I mean, Whitmore certainly could be seen in that sprint race. Some of these horses in the Maker's Mark Mile might be in the Woodford Reserve Turf Classic, etc. So a lot to watch this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Oaklawn Handicap as well for the Alishiba. So yeah, it's some really, looking forward to it. It's a great day of racing there at Oaklawn Park.
All right, we'll have Vance back later in the week for an actual pick in the Arkansas Derby and On Point, since you'll be traveling. But I will put you on the spot. We don't know the field, so I'll keep it simple. Knowing all you know now, when the draw happens, do you think you'll be looking to go against Classic Empire, or do you think this is his spot?
I'm a little bit inclined to take a chance against him, but, part of me, though, wouldn't mind seeing him run well either. So, I sort of have mixed emotions on it.
You want him to take money in the Derby so you can bet against that?
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of, I'm thinking along those lines. There's a couple horses out there that look good to me, and he would definitely help their price if he runs well.
Last question, were you as impressed with Paradise Woods as I was?
Super impressed. I mean, just the way she finished was phenomenal. She doesn't even have to be on the lead in the Kentucky Oaks. She's clearly the horse to beat.
Yeah, I agree. And Abel Tasman didn't run her race. I mean, she was way out of it early. I don't think that was a fair representation of what she's capable of. It as well was definitely not up to what bettors expected. But I thought Paradise Woods, I mean, I am begging and hoping everyone who thinks Farrell is the Oaks winner, that they bet that opinion, because she is not beating either of those two Santa Anita Oaks fillies.
Yeah, and I mean, I would include it as well. I would think those are the 3 horses. I could see those 3 being in the trifecta again. I'm definitely looking to play against Farrell with their low speed ratings.
Yeah, but Paradise Woods, I wish there was an Oaks future wager now. Maybe she'd take too much money because it's fresh on everyone's mind, but that to me, I mean, with Unique Bella out, there's no one who's run
that's the. I mean, Unique Bella and Paradise Woods have run faster, bigger speed ratings than any 3-year-old males this year. So they were truly special. It's a shame one's gone, but we got this other one coming along now for sure.
All right, well, we'll have that to look forward to in less than 4 weeks as the Derby. Enjoy your trip to Oaklawn.
All right, thanks, Ed.
Looking forward to it?
Looking forward to it.
We'll wrap it up
on
next
Twitter.
week. Yes, do that. We'll put your handle in the description below, and join us later in the week with Vance for some picks.